Do you have one of these at home? Well, I know just what to do with it.
And if you have one of these on your porch, this is not the pumpkin we're talking about. We are talking about a pie pumpkin. They are smaller, and I turned this into these different recipes, including this surprise one that I don't think you've done before. So stop attacking your pumpkin. You're gonna hurt yourself. Instead, just stab it a few times carefully, and then you're gonna put some water in your Instapot and then one of these little steamer baskets, and then put your pumpkin in there. If you need to cut off the top because it's too big, do that. I just cooked this on high for about 15 minutes, and then when it came out, the skin was so soft I could just peel it off. Might want to wait till it cools. And then I pulled out the seeds to cook those later. Let me know if you want that recipe. And then of course I puree it because of the strings that are in the pumpkin. So now I have fresh pumpkin that will last a couple weeks in the fridge, longer in the freezer, and it tastes great. But I'm gonna use this lovely fresh canned pumpkin right now, and I'm gonna make some pumpkin muffins. So I'm gonna throw in some oil, some eggs, my pumpkin, then mix up my dry goods of flour and sugar and seasonings, then combine them bit by bit, and of course add in some vanilla for a burst of flavor. And a trick I've learned is to let your batter rest for at least 30 minutes. The texture will be better. And if you're messy like me, just clean it up before you throw it in the oven. It will come out better. I threw on some chocolate chips, baked at 375 for about 15 minutes, but double checking it, and they came out so good. My family was thrilled, but I still had more pumpkin left. But before I used my pumpkin, I remembered, gotta use these seeds. So remember, I picked out all the seeds here, and Ariel helped me pull them from the pulp, and then I dry them off so they can get nice and crispy in the oven. And then I put some oil in the pan, throw in my seeds, add some seasoned salt, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven, bake at about 425 for 10 to 15 minutes, checking them often. And then you want to keep an eye because they can burn, and dry them on your paper towel so the oil isn't a mess, but they tasted so good, even a little extra dark. And now it's time for our surprise recipe. Let me know if you guessed it in the comments. Here we go. And ground some turkey, added tomato paste, veggies, seasoning, some beans, tomatoes, and of course the canned pumpkin. I gave it a good stir, and then I let it simmer for about 30 minutes for the flavors to meld together.
Ready to add on all of our toppings. I've got cilantro, cheddar cheese, some pumpkin seeds, gonna hit it with some lime juice. You could add sour cream, avocados, lots of options. I like to add in some of this to brighten it up, and a little cayenne for a kick, because I do not put this on for the kids.
Comment below if you would gobble up this chili, and let me know what pumpkin recipes I still need to make.